Hi everyone. So I figured out what was the issue, why the sound quality is so bad during this video you're going to watch. So sadly I cannot fix this. I'm not going to go talk another 37 minutes or however long this video is. Uh, Turn off your Bluetooth settings when recording. It's just that simple. I don't know why. If there's, is it still connected? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's still connected. Make sure you just just go to your Bluetooth settings and just turn it off. It's that simple. Now everything's nice, crisp, and clear. Sorry for the very bad audio quality you're about to hear in this video, but I still make, I think, some pretty good points if you can stomach it sounding like crap. Sorry about this, but I'm not redoing that video. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, Mckaiser and today we possibly have a long video going over the Diablo Immortal stuff. Because I kind of went to my own spin on this, because we have, I actually first a bit more, but sorry. But it's about these people right here. What is it's about JP is all business. Stu Gaming. I remember you Stu back from Great Talk Legends. And Aspen. So basically, Stu and JP is basically claiming that Diablo Immortal is a great game, and that free to play and pay to win isn't all that different. You can have fun either way. Asmongold's take is the gambling should be either A, taken out, or B, it should be 18, ages 18 plus, and that Diablo Immortal is not a great game. And analyzing what has not really analyzing, but looking at like videos and comparison, all this other stuff. Yep, Aspen Gold in my opinion is completely right. And these two, like New Gaming defending the free to play for Diablo Immortal, and then this dude like defending it too. Yeah, I don't think their points are very valid in my opinion. Um, there are some like decent points. Yeah, sure, you can do free to play, but like I have my take that I think no one points out. And let's go over it. So, Stu, he says he can do everything a free to play player can, but the real truth is you can't. You cannot. It's been proven that for you to do what a pay to win player does is as a free to play, it would take you years of gaming. And you're like, oh yeah, years of content. Bro, as Aspen will said, it's just a weaker version of Diablo, but you can spend money. And what's my defense about this? Over here. The thing. Right? Alright, let me just pull up some images. Oh yeah, and then JT also complains about like what's the difference between PC gaming and mobile gaming, just how real different. No. There's a real difference. Alright, work this. I don't know. I thought it was so easy. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe like, see if this is good. No, you can't see crap. Music in the background is satisfactory music. Alright. So this I should just type this out. Servant, let's see. Is that big enough? You guys see that? That's my main focus, right? So, in my eyes, PC or MMORPG, this is like the easy relative content that basically anyone can get into, and then this part down here, so easy, and then this is the more difficult thing. Depth. Difficult depth exploration, or also known as, even more content. Mobile gaming, a lot of them look like this. Let me see if I can. Where do we go? Like this. Like this. Just point that out. Right? And here's the depth of mobile gaming. So this is your free accessible content, right? And this does vary from game to game, but this is how I see it. There's not much to explore. To some degree, like, I mean, there could be depth, but it still looks like this. Where it's just one mechanic that seems very difficult, but this is all you get to explore. And then everything else, you're just repeating content over and over and over again. So as Mckaiser says, Diablo Immortal, all you do is risk. And the thing is, it's not even risk. You're just opening loot boxes. The rift is just there so they can pretend to say that it is not a loot box. But guess where? There's other countries, you can look this up, that they saw past this and they're like, that's still gambling. No, you're banned. So we'll see about their next update if they can make it, if they can cover up their gambling aspect. And we'll see. So back to JP. He says he wants to the mobile games he plays. He says he wants to take over and build his own community. And I get that, you want to build your community, you want to spend a lot of money with your friends. He also said that about Diablo Immortal, like he can spend money. Oh no, he said that about Clash of Clans, where he's just like, everyone's just pushing to spend more money. It's really fun. I could understand that. But you can't say that when he also makes a comparison like, oh, Rich was just trashing news and Immortal's Arena. That's why he would 44-0. Wait till you hit, the other wheel, see what happens. Because his comparison was, that's like going into an FPS game, being super high ranked, and then making a Smurf account and killing the news. There is a very, very clear line about this. And that is, in an FPS game, you cannot buy your skill. Diablo Immortal, you can buy your skill all day, all night. FPS games, you cannot. You don't buy them. That skill is earned. If you want to make it a Smurf account and kill the news, there you go. And quite frankly, these days, guess what the noobs have to deal with? They have to deal with not only Smurf accounts, but they still have to deal with the pros. The pros don't play ranked all the time. There's ranked battle, and then there's, the casual battle. And guess what? They play in both. If they're like too stressed on ranked, and they're like, I don't want to deal with ranked, just take it easy and the casual or the regular unranked battle, they can just go there and bully the news. But guess what? There's other high level players there too. So that argument is, in my opinion, invalid. And then how long have been going? 13 minutes. My final point of this all, let me delete all this. Bye. And I could just make a new one, honestly. How do I want to do this? Give me a second. I'll do that. Alright, I'll do it like this. So, here's my argument against free-to-play versus pay-to-win, right? Back in the day, you just had the game, right? There was no way to pay to advance story. You actually had to go through it. There's no way to pay to get power. There's no way to pay to get anything else other than to pay to play the game. And that's about it. Back in the game. Back in the day. Great single player experience. 3 discs. This one says 2. I guess this is an updated version. But it was 3 discs. 10, if not hundreds of hours of gameplay to go through and explore. And this is where JT, in my opinion, blurs the line between a gamer and, mobile gaming and PC gaming is no different. No, there is a difference. And also he not only tries to blur that line for gaming, but also the free to play versus pay to win. Quick side note about the pay to win versus free to play. Not everyone wants to, spend money on these games. Not everyone wants to play a game that's just so short and fleeting, I guess. And then not everyone wants to play something on that. No, what's my point? Hold on, my bad. That's not really my point. Pay to win is fine, but it's not, because I felt like you can build it if you have limited money. If you play a pay to win game on your mobile device, you play through it, you spend your money, you run out of money, right? Let's say you have like $300-400. Well, guess what? Everyone else that can spend more money will spend more money. They'll stay ahead of you. Other people that, waited for a better event to spend money, they will pass you if you don't, spend money because since you wasted all your money, you're kind of stagnated back to free to play to some degree. It's not like completely free to play, but you get all those items as free to play versus pay to play. It's a world difference. Go look at my Immortal Legends video. There's another one. I also made a video about this, and you can see there's a lot. You don't need loot boxes or gacha to make a mobile game pay to win. You can just straight out just be like, this gives you this amount of power. You either buy it or you stay weak and you wait and you be patient and you never be top 10. Because that's also what these mobile games do. They have a leaderboard for you to compare your power sizes. So you pull down your pants like, this is my power. And then, free to play power is very, very minuscule. We don't need a magnifying glass. That's not good enough. We need a stethoscope, or I don't know. We need 100 times, maybe 1,000 times zoom in, and then we might see. So what happens when you spend your money? Guess what? Here's another hidden secret about all this. There are thousands of mobile games that want you to just continuously spend your money. The problem with a lot of these mobile games is that there's no point of time will you feel okay not spending money. There's always a new update. There's always something new. Or if there's nothing new, then that means whoever keeps spending and keeps playing the hardest will be leagues ahead of you. And it's just, that's my main point. But okay, back to the argument of what JT tries to say and tries to blur the line between, PC and mobile gaming and free to play and pay to play. There's like barely no difference. No, in my opinion, if you're a gamer, you will play through the game. If you're not a gamer, in my eyes, what's this? Oh, I'll just cheat my way there. Oh, this game's so good now. I don't have to do any work now. I just give myself all the gold, all the equipment, all the items. Oh, man, this game is great. Wow. I cheated my way there. And how do I see this as free to play versus pay to win? Basically, this becomes about money now. You, instead of, the one-time purchase of like, I forget how much it cost, maybe $40, I don't remember. This just becomes a money thing to win this game. You just, this, where is it, where's the text? And then we just go, it's a lot bigger. This is in Final Fantasy. This is mobile game. Come on, guys. Okay, we can cheat this. We can cheat this. I fucked up. This is mobile gaming now. And then, the content. And it's just pay to win. You just cheat your way to get to the top. Now, to some degree, you earned your money. That's fine. But you cannot say, in my eyes, if this is how you play your game, back in the day, which I know, JT, you don't do this, but I'm just saying, if all you did was use Game Shark to cheat stuff, to play your game, in my eyes, you're not a real gamer. And guess what? There's a lot of these false gamers out here that want to be in the spotlight, and how to be in the spotlight, you spend some money. Because guess what? It works. I mean, look at his channel. He has like, what did he do to? I don't know. Look at his channel. JT. Was you big before you did your Clash of Clans? Scrolling. Or did you build your YouTube channel off of Clash of Clans? I think you did. I could be wrong. I'm doing my research. Clash of Clans. What is this? Voldemort, Harry Potter, more Clash of Clans. Oh, you're rich. I can tell. And that's why he's able to spend $50K. And the problem is, not everyone has $50K, and not, like, the other problem is, like, you're assuming no one wants to be number one. You're assuming that no one wants to be really good at the game. And that's not true. People want to be good. And it sucks when you have no money and you want to play a game that you think is going to be fair. And if he was just spending money, it's just like, guys, I'm not spending. Why are you spending money? Stop spending money, guys. Like, let's just calm down. And everyone's just like, oh, I got tens of thousands of dollars to spend. Be number one. It's, guys, you'll catch up sooner or later. But no, it's actually been proven. Look it up. That for Diablo Immortal, it will take years. And I wish people would do this more for other mobile games, to go in there and calculate how much it will cost you to be like the top 10. And it's different. It is different for each mobile game. I know from experience for free to play versus pay to win, it is a big rush. Like it is the rush of like just stuff you can do. You're basically unlocking. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. That was one thing. So this is here we go. So this is like a light representation of mobile gaming. You have your. We're gonna go like this. This is all you get for free to play. About let me think. We're just gonna say. So we're gonna. You spend 100, and then if you go over here. And this is how your content kind of looks like. This is all you get as free to play. If you're willing to spend up to $100, this is the possible content you get. And then you spend $1,000, you get this content over here. And you spend $10,000, you get this content over here. And if you keep spending money and keep going through the game and keep going through the updates, you get all this content over here. And remember, the game Final Fantasy only costs $60. And that's the other thing. Console gaming and PC gaming, like, what is it? You need a few $100 for a console. You might need like $1,000 for PC, and then the game itself is just $60, and then guess what? You get to enjoy the game, play the game. You don't really need to spend more money unless it's on a different game. Mobile games, if you want to keep having fun, keep doing the top 10s and stuff, you have to keep spending. And the only time, like, remember when I said, like, once you stop spending, you're basically back at free to play. The only time that doesn't happen is up here. These people right here, if they stop spending, they're kind of fine. They might go like here, but for the most part, they're basically fine because. And that's the other thing. I forgot another point is a lot of these mobile games you can't trade with each other. Some mobile games let you party up. Other mobile games don't let you party up. Like some of these mobile games, it's just a solo experience. with chat, so you can interact with others. And then there's some have real-time arenas, and that is actually you're fighting someone else. But Diablo Immortal just takes it to the next level, where they basically give you no content. You're doing rifts all day just to get 5-star gems so you can level up, rank up your gems so you can get to level rank 10, and then you can awaken your gem. And then you're only at 50% power. Hold on. Where's the content, dude? Like, no, there's no way. There's no way you play World of Warcraft and you go, Diablo Immortal is like the best mobile game out there. No, it's not. Like I said, look up Summoner's War. I played that free to play for almost 7 years now. And I probably dropped being hardcore on that game, like, I guess 3 years by now. Yeah, so he started his YouTube channel, Clash of Clans or Clash of Royale, I don't know which one. He didn't really film, I don't know if he had I think he did have a different YouTube channel. But it kind of just goes to show people will flock to people that have money to spend and they're willing to watch it. But to be fair, yeah, he is giving hints tips and stuff about how to do it, pay to win, and how to do it free to play. Yeah, that's good, but I think the you're just blurring the line. I don't like how you're blurring the line between actual gamer and not actual, was the PC gamer, mobile gaming, and then like pay to win and free to play. So I can tell you what, like when I basically treated what was the other game? Maple Sword. I basically at one time treated that game like a job. But to me it did not feel like a job. But looking back, I most definitely treated that as a job. I did everything in my power to make a lot of level 200. And in those 3 years, I definitely burned myself out of that game. I did a shit ton of grinding. I did a shit ton of bosses, this, that, events, all this, that, going through updates, trying to reach the power level that I need. Oh man, it was so fun. It was super fun. But just realize because guess what? Updates change stuff, and then things aren't the same. And all that hard work I put into it, they made it useless. And that's what these mobile games do. Because I guess that's one more point I forgot to do. This is now. And then these lines, they shrink. They shrink. They might have cut it here now for the next update, and then they might have a split here, and then they might move this $1,000 spent here, and then you need like $30,000 here, and then this split, and then 10,000 will only get you this much, and you need another 30,000 or unlock this, and then they split this. It's just like, oh, you only get, oh, we're gonna put 2 more tiers here. You gotta spend another 100K here, and then another 300K here, and that's for an update. They don't tell you. And don't forget, this is basically, mobile games are kind of like, well, I mean, to be fair, like any game is like that. It's a puzzle, but for for games that don't have pay to win, the puzzle is trying to, figure out what's the best. Look at Path of Exile. It's like figuring out what's the best for your build and changing and fixing it and upgrading it. What if Path of Exile was a mobile game? Well, not mobile, but had like mobile games. All that fun exploration will be cut off by money. And if you don't have the money, well, you don't get to explore. And that's how these mobile games work. It's like, oh yeah, you can explore after like 37 years, but we're going to keep putting you down every update. Some mobile games, they expand the free-to-play. So like here. Wow. I'm still buried behind all this pay-to-win that I can't explore. So that's my rant. I think it's gone on for too long. Yeah, that is my defense versus, PC gaming versus mobile gaming and free to play and pay to win. Stu Gaming and JT are trying to blur this line. Some more points was it Josh Drive Hayes as, if it takes 100 hours to get to the fun part, why would I even play the game? He made a video on that. Like, just because you can do it doesn't mean everyone else wants to do it, free to play or pay to win. Because to some degree, these mobile games are fun, but like, definitely free to play. It's a very boring grind, and guess what? It's better just not to play the game, because the longer you stay in the game, the more you want to spend money in the game, because your resources are limited. They cap you on what things you can do because you need energy. You can't really refill your energy because you're trying to save crystals, and then blah 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 blah, and then you don't have infinite crystals. You need to buy the crystals to get more crystals, but sometimes you can earn crystals by doing stories, but then get stuck, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Just look up some Josh Drive Hayes videos on that thing. Like, your game's already dying. Oh, check out my other video about like the pay to win stuff. I talked about, and I still didn't even talk about like the servers for these mobile games. A lot of these mobile games have like, sometimes they'll get up to 10 servers, sometimes they get up to 100 servers, sometimes some of them go up to over 1,000 servers. Why do you need that many? To try to get as many whales in your game as possible and make them feel special. You only need 1 or 2 servers. That's about it. I either want to deal with everyone, or I want to deal with like 2 small groups of communities. And that's about it. I don't want this ever expanding of servers. Oh my god. I don't know. This whole topic gets me kind of mad. I know some mobile games only have 1 server, but like, let's be real. Come on. Guys, look it up. Look at how many. Oh my god. They're just like trying to deny the fact. And I know some facts are like extreme, like when it's just like, oh, it's little like heroin each time you do this. Yeah, that's a bit extreme. But you ask yourself why some of these, and like I said, what was it? Immortal Legends, I think it's called. That game had, when I joined, like 600, or was it 900 servers. Like, why do you need that many? You don't need that many servers. Look, here's an old classic browser game. I also see these mobile games kind of being like these browser games. What was it? League of Angels. Look that up. Oh my god. There's like so many League of Angels and League of this. It's so, it's just so obvious. And my final question to JT is, why don't you play Lost Ark? Lost Ark, like, you don't need to spend 50K to do what you're doing now, and you can have a lot more fun, in my opinion. And Arena is actually fair. Like, you say Arena isn't fair, or is fair, but it's not fair because you're low enough rank to fight the news. Just wait till you get to us. Well, why not play one that Arena is fair? Because Diablo Immortal, like, your gems are your power in Arena. That's my final question to you. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sorry for the long video. Check out my Patreon. And remember, guys, it's only 800% off. Wow. It only costs you $1 for Diablo. 800% off. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Boring. I'm done. Bye.